Just got back from kayaking in the Channel Islands harbor. So what I do to take care of the boat is first we pull out the floors. Here, this is 2 of my 3 Seagull kayaks. So these valves have a little thing, you turn them like that and they pop out. It pops out right there. I use just a regular lead acid battery and these Intertech pumps. So I put connectors on. Yeah, these mattress pumps are really great at inflating fast. They don't get a lot of pressure, so they get most of the volume pumped up. So if they start leaking, that means you get like that, you need to turn the valve and pop it up. So what I do is I'll do this, I do the floors, and the other one, hang her on the floor, put the pump on there. Sometimes you have to pull it up a little bit. I'll get the air in there. Good. Okay, one thing to note is I put this little threaded bolt in there and cut off the end. And that pushes on the valve stems so it pumps up. And this is just PVC piping. This is like a 1/2 inch pipe on the end of a threaded, was it 3/4 threaded. Yeah, next thing you do is just hose down the boats, get all the sand and salt water off. Just kind of fill it in here. Sliding here. Here. And then we go over and spray off the floors. Spray it off. And over. Spray that off. Okay. Okay. That's that. And then here, there's gonna be a bunch of water in the boat. I grab this end a little bit more and then flip her over. And spray off the back side. Now right there is where the fin goes, which you took off earlier because we're on flat water. I'm going to spray this off. Now we're just going to take the boats here, run the cement here. I like to put them and let them dry upside down first. So that there, usually I have less sand there, but I can wipe that off with a towel later. So we'll just put all the pieces on the cement and then show you what happens next. If you, I use the kayak. I put the kayaks on the floor of my van, but I put this underneath them. So I like to spray off both sides and the straps, trying to get this salt water off. These straps can get old on the thing and break super easy after a few years. I'm hoping that spraying them off will help that. It's been dried out and come in here. Might be sand out at the time. These caps, it's always good to check and make sure that they're loose at all. If we're gonna do black boating, water boating. Get that up there. It's good to try and get that all out of here. Like that. Just wipe up inside of here and try and roughly get some sand out, and usually dry that as well. Get up inside the cracks here, up in here, along the side. Make sure you get the water out underneath here. That's basically that. And then we'll show you the floor getting installed. Give the floor a good wipe down here. Little dirt particles. And the remainder sand off of it. And we'll undo the cap and let the air out. Go ahead and insert this into the boat. This front. So the goal here is to try and align these slots with the caps here. Pull this in here like that, and roughly like that, like that. You have to do this deflated. Don't take these straps out because this is a pain to put them back, get them realigned and everything. You just always pull it out, put it in, put the straps in there. And the plugs are up there. Pull this up there. There. Yeah, it's not going to line perfectly because it's not pumped up. But close enough. That's pretty good. Okay. That's that. The floor is in. All the valves are on the same side here. We're going to fold the boat into roughly the thirds here off the floor seam. Here's the floor seam here. And pull this in here like this. Come down here. And I'm going to fold this, the small little fold here. First, this is critical. Put that in the right place because you want this to line. So this is lined up. Now, I usually wipe this off, and it's usually hot enough that it just evaporates as I do it. You want to get any sand and rocks. While you're doing this, it is really important that you inspect the boat for any potential holes in the side tubes here. And here on the back, you can see here, I actually patched it. I don't think I've ever gotten a leak, but I usually see the holes in their white stuff that's starting to, that got through the black, and so I patched that as a preventive action, right? So it doesn't ever leak. So I've never had, and I actually only had a leak once. I learned my lesson. So usually you can prevent that. So you just keep going along. Here's actually one I saw develop in the floor right here and here. So this boat was purchased in 2017. So that makes it about 7 years old. But it's been fine. And like I said, almost all these, well, all these but one patches are preventative. So finish this by folding this underneath like this, and just put that on top like that, and then we'll put that on top of the here like that. Now I like to put my seats as part of that. It's not really made to do, but it works good enough. So this is the fin. I always put this in the back. So each one of my boats is numbered, and this is one deep or one back. So the fin goes in the back, and the adapter to pump it up goes in the front bag. And the reason why I do that is because then I don't have to readjust the seats ever. I know which ones are front and back. It just saves time. I know the fins in the back one, and I know the adapters in the front one. So when you're setting up, it just takes a lot of time. So we're just going to fold these up. So these are your standard straps where you go through the 2 hoops here. And then back for the 1. Here, same thing. And then the outer ones here. Middle one, we'll do the other 2. And we're here about doing. And that's it. We're ready to go kayaking. There's your handles. You just pick it up and transport it however you like.